Anthony Edwards did it for us, so did D'Angelo Russell. He deserves credit. I just want to say before we continue, the end game lineup of Vanderbilt, Jaden McDaniels, Anthony Edwards, Pat Beverly, and D'Angelo Russell is fantastic, and I hope to see it more against the Grizzlies. But we did it, ladies and gentlemen. I was born in 1999. Obviously, we made it to the playoffs in 04, but there's been 2 appearances since, that 04 playoff appearance. And this is the second one. We made it with the 7th seed, baby. Anthony Edwards is a dog. Also, he made history tonight. He is the youngest player under 21 to what? I think it's to have the most points, which is a 30-point game. Younger than Kobe, younger than LeBron in a playoff game, obviously. So he's doing things that LeBron, Kobe, and some of the greats didn't even do at his age. Guys, I want to hear your thoughts down below. Karl-Anthony Towns fouled out, and my teeth were chittering. My nails were biting. And then I saw Naz Reid hit a 3-pointer. Naz Reid stood there like that. And I had hope. I had goosebumps. Even as I'm talking about this, I have goosebumps. If you're a Timberwolves fan, you know what I've been through. Ricky Rubio was the hope we had in 2011, those passes. Never came to fruition. Then Jimmy Butler being here. That was weird. Like, it was awesome having success, but it didn't feel real. This feels real. The fact that we ran Pat Beverly, Anthony Edwards, and D'Angelo Russell at the end of the game, Jaden McDaniels and Vanderbilt, who Vanderbilt is the second best offensive rebounder in the league this season behind Steven Adams. And Jared Vanderbilt is a power forward, while Jaden McDaniels is a Swiss Army knife, okay? Tonight was a night where Naz Reid came up huge. Where Naz Reid, for many games, we've had to put him down. Naz Reid is fantastic a lot, 60 to 70% of the time, but there have been moments where we've had to put him on the bench because of his big moments. But today he showed he can excel in those big moments. Malik Beasley, he realized halfway through the season that he should only take 3-pointers, and he took those 3-pointers and made those 3-pointers that were needed to be made. And then my man, D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell was a man who was scrutinized, who was disparaged, a guy who was said wasn't a leader, a man who leaked Nick Young alleged cheating scandal, a man who was destroyed through the media as someone who could not lead a team. He came here. He took the words of advice from Chris Finch. He didn't have to be a 20, 30-point scorer every single night. As long as he was a floor general and he scored when needed, and he set his teammates up for the best success that they could possibly have for the betterment of the team. That's what D'Angelo Russell realized. And that's what, if you look at his stats, he became one of the best versions of himself. He had his best passing season. He had the most efficient season of his career, arguably. He was the best version of himself he's ever been. And tonight, when Karl-Anthony Towns wasn't hitting shots, okay, Pat Beverly wasn't hitting his shot. No one really off the bench was scoring besides Malik Beasley in the second half. D'Angelo Russell knew he had to put the team on his back, like not Karl-Anthony Towns, but like Anthony Edwards was doing all night. That's what playoff basketball is about. The players that are expected to show up. And the players, when they don't show up, their teammates make sure that they show up to make up for it. Okay, D'Angelo Russell, we knew he was going to show up one way or another. Maybe scoring, maybe passing. Okay, we thought Karl-Anthony Towns was going to show up, but he had a bad series in Houston a few years ago in his playoff experience. But Anthony Edwards, in his first playoff experience, showed up, made sure he had the biggest balls in the room, and that's what he did. That's what playoff basketball is about. And the Grizzlies better be scared. The Grizzlies are a very scary team, and I'll make my predictions videos for that tomorrow. But we showed something we have, cojones. We have cojones, big old balls. We're some tough cookies, ladies and gentlemen. A team that should be feared, okay? We run an 8-man lineup. There was a little Jalen Noels out there, but it was an 8-man lineup. And without that, I hope to see more, because we're going to have to, Karl-Anthony Towns better show up against Steven Adams, because somebody's going to have to stop Steven Adams and Jared Vanderbilt. I know he's going to do his best, but he can't be the only one doing it. So that's the video right here, guys. Success. It tastes good. It tastes good as hell. So that's where I want to hear your opinions down below, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think of this game? Like and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Zero sales. Same as my YouTube on Instagram and Twitter. Bye.